Hello, good morning everybody, it's DanKNX here, and today I am taking a look at the F-82 twin Mustang. But first let's just do a head-on that you are gonna do in the F-82. So when it comes to this plane, this is the first impressions. So what you're gonna be seeing on screen is the performance of a stock F-82 with no upgrades and no bombs, no rockets, no nothing. I just bought it and put it into my lineup, and yeah, first impressions. That's what it is. So the F-82 twin Mustang, as it says on the name, is a plane that is actually made out of two same planes. It has two Mustang fuselages, a bit longer than the P-51 Mustang, some 6 50 cals centralized between the two fuselages, and two P-51 engines. And when you're looking at this plane, you may be thinking that it is horrible, it is slow, it doesn't climb, it doesn't do anything well. And in reality, it can climb like a P-51. I think a little bit better, even stock. It can go pretty fast, but this is the heavy fighter. You can't really turn in this thing. You have to pick your targets very well, otherwise they will just sneak up behind you and kill you easily, like I am gonna do with this 109. He is now turning, and what I'm doing is cutting through his turns and making sure that I'm right when he's going to be, and then try to evade. But what I did wrong here is that I give him an opportunity to actually shoot me, and he does. He actually cripples my right wing and lightly damages my left wing. But one thing that you're gonna be familiar with, or unfamiliar with rather, this plane is built like a tank. It can support a lot of damage, and it can actually be very stable in turns even with this much damage. So now what I'm going to do is to slowly dive and actually cool my engines, because I don't really know where the last two guys are. So yeah, when I first saw this plane, I thought to myself that I am going to hate it, but from 2 patches or 3 patches ago it has been buffed, and you can actually get another 8 50 cals. Yeah, you have M3 50 cals that are on the Sabres, on the F-86 A5, on the F-86 F25, and on the CL-13A, in the F-86 F30, on the F80, the F-84, and well, I believe that is it. So they are jet 50 cals. They are usually on jets, and the reason behind that is due to their velocity. These things fire very fast, and you can actually waste a lot of them in just a small burst, because the fire rate is so great. Now, as I said, the stability is very good, but still it is a crippled plane right now. You are gonna take some damage, but you still can go into a flat spin if you really try to push your plane hard enough, or if you are going very fast into a dive, you're just gonna lose control. But when you're, let's say, in a middle range at around 450 kilometers, or even 350 as I have here, 340 rather, and just going straight level and diving easily, you have a lot of chances to actually come back into the match after you've repaired. And I don't know what is with these new ground units that are spawned at the B5 point on the map, but okay. So the last two guys are a Focke 490 and a BF109, a Focke 490 A5 and a BF109 G2. And you are going to be very, how can I say it? You're gonna be very scared about fighters, especially the BF109s. They tend to maneuver very good, and with one or even three cannons, three MG151s, let's say that you aren't going to like that too much. The only reason why I survived that encounter with the 109G2 earlier was because he was on fire and he was actually without fuel, or just losing parts from his plane, and he exploded. So now I am climbing, and I see there is another P-51 right here with me. So now I know that I am damaged and I can't really win by myself. I have to use my my durability to take damage to the left wing, because if I take some more to the right wing, I am eventually going to remain without a wing. So I have to basically equalize the damage on the left part of the plane. So I have to bait, and this is something that you're gonna get used to with this plane. You're not a principal fighter, you are rather a support fighter. You're not gonna take everything with you down and get ace over ace over ace. You should actually, when you're stuck, you should stay low at around 1,000 meters and kill, let's say, Dornier 217s, MA410s, and this kind of heavy fighter. You should kill your class of planes. Even though you can, in fact, as I showed, bait someone and kill other fighters. But yeah, this is a tip that you should take just when the plane is stuck. I don't know how the plane will perform when it's fully upgraded, and I may do a video on that when I will spade this plane. But for now, we're talking about stock upgrades. None. With what you're getting when you first unlock this plane. So now the 109 and the 190 are diving for the Sterling, and I put my radiators to maximum so that I can have somewhat of a air brake, and they are both going down, and I am going to lower my throttle so I am not going to spin out of control and die. And going down, throttle to 0, just trying to keep the plane as stable as I can. And I remember when this plane was first introduced, I saw some videos of him being not responsive to any damage whatsoever, and now when you're thinking that this plane is actually a flying mouse, yeah, it's incredible. So actually the 190 A4 baited me for the G2, so just doing some maneuvers, making sure that he doesn't put any shots on me, or showing him just the left part of the plane, because I don't want to get myself just say another couple of 20 millimeters into my right wing. So I rip my flaps and I try to stabilize myself, because the 190 is now coming for me. The 109 seems to have broken off, and now I'm scared. This thing has a lot of cannons, and if I am not evading well, this guy is just going to put all of them into my plane, and that's not what I want at this moment. So maneuvering around, he misses, and another hit to the right wing. This time it was a small spark or very light damage. He seems to do some damage to my left wing. Another damage to my left wing, this time also to the elevator. Come on, please. Okay, this time is basically equalized damage, but okay, now it's equalized, but it's a lot of damage. I still have to make sure that this thing doesn't kill me. So going pretty slow. I believe my engines are dying because the left one is now yellow and the right one is very light yellow. So well maneuvers, my teammates have come, an F-42 and a P-51. Come on, I have to run, and he breaks off as well. So yeah, I now want to get some revenge from this guy, but I can't really turn that well. So slowly turning like a whale, and yeah, he's now on fire. He is going down into the trees, and well, there he goes. And surprisingly enough, we actually won. I don't know who killed the 109, and I don't really care. As long as I survived with 2 kills, this match was very intense, and I really like it. I think I am going to fly this plane a lot more often, and when I'll get the gun pod, I'll use it, of course. So overall, this plane is very enjoyable. It's at a kind of interesting battle rating. I got pretty lucky that there was under tiered. Then the 50 cals are amazing. Well, they are M3s, so you're going to have to learn how to aim these ones, because they are not how you are used to have the other M2s. So yeah, that was it for this match. So second place of the team with 2 kills. If the game would even load, that would be lovely. I don't know why I have these issues. Lastly, it was loading faster. 3,400 research points and 31,000 silver lions. You see first here the fuselage upgrade, and I think I'm going for the radiator. And yeah, that was it for this video. Please check the video description for this amazing skin. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more of these, subscribe, and until next time, bye.